guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dariana, aka Not Her Time, aka your trading bestie. And this video is so long overdue, but I'm finally about to give y'all a review of my trading journal that I use. I've mentioned this journal in many of my videos. I truly believe that this journal kind of changed me as a trader. Oh yes, yo, I forgot they just recently updated it. Sorry y'all, I'm getting excited. Edgewonk recently updated their journal, so it's looking a little bit different right now. One thing new that they added was this total column over here on the calendars. Basically the total you made for the week is right there. Also, they added the tilt up there too, which I will go over. So on the home page, just as a quick overview, I'm gonna keep this super short, y'all. If y'all want me to do an in-detail review, kind of going over the different stats that Edgewonk keeps track of and want me to go into detail about what they are and what they mean, I can definitely do that for y'all because that'd be a great helpful video. But this one is just strictly kind of on the journal itself. So when you first make your journal, you're going to have your homepage. So on the homepage, you kind of see a quick summary of all your trading stats. So you see you got your net return, you got your win rate, average P&L, profit factor, EW score. If you come down to, it has some more stats that you could look at a quick glance. You see you got the equity graph right here. You got your performance by the weekday, performance by setup. It's just a quick overview of the surface level things. I'm gonna jump over here to the next one underneath the homepage, which is the journal. And this is where you could add your trades in. So you could add trades by clicking add trade. Even if you're on the homepage, you could click the little plus sign down here to add your trade. If you open up the sidebar, it says add trade, so you can also add trade there. You can either import your trades from your trading software, which to do that, I believe this is the import button. Yep, right here, you see the little arrow right there. You can click that, click import trades, and then you basically would just select your broker. You got Top Step X up here, TradeStation, Tradeovate. So you would click Tradeovate, or that's what I would do. I would click Tradeovate, and then you could put your setup in and import your data if you don't want to do it manually. I'm not going to go into more detail with that because I always do it manually. So when you're adding new trades, it literally keeps track of your entry price, all that type of stuff. So when you're tracking your trades, you have a section here called trade comments, and I'm gonna just show y'all real quick. If y'all go down to settings, you can see another section here that says trade comments, and this is where you could basically put in all the different comments that you may select when you're reviewing your trade. You could label each comment as positive, negative, or neutral, and that basically will affect your tilt meter. The tilt meter is this right here. And basically it just tracks how disciplined you are, how often do you follow your plan, how often do you execute properly. Underneath trade comments, you have the section here called general trade. You can enter in your highest price and lowest price for your trade. This basically will track your drawdown and your updraw in your trades. And then another big feature of the journal is the custom stats. Now, going back to the settings on the side, there's another section that says custom statistics. And I love this because you could customize all of this. The custom statistics help you get super in detail when it comes to reviewing your trades. At the top, you can see you have basic filters and advanced filters. You could go under advanced filters and you could filter your trades by all of the statistics that you put in. So if I wanted to let's say I went back to my journal and I wanted to filter all the trades that went for a 1 to 2, I'll show all the trades that went for a 1 to 2 because I put that in there as something that I keep track of. There's also a section for you to put screenshots. Underneath the journal section, you have the trade analytics section, which is really good for when you're doing a monthly review or a weekly review. Let's say I wanted to look at the outcome and I wanted to look at I wanted to organize it by grade, and then I wanted to see the major confluences, and then I wanted to see the major cons. I have the outcome, the grade, major confluences, and the cons up here in the ordering section. So then when I go over to the group, I could click the little drop down menu. I can see my different outcomes. So let's look at the winners and see how it organizes your trades into A grade, B grade, C grade. Basically, whatever stats you have put in, you can organize your trades into those different sections, and it'll show you the stats. And it goes into detail, y'all. Sharp ratio, all this other stuff. I don't really mess with all that stuff at the moment. Underneath the trade analytics, we have the equity graph. So it shows you obviously your equity graph, when you're going in profit, when you're going in drawdown. And then you can also change the way it's being displayed. So you could say, you could display it by R multiple as well. One of the sections I use a lot on my journal is the advanced journaling section. I do use the missed trade journal a lot. So any trade that I miss or passed up on, I will journal it. It has all the data of your missed trades. And then I love this because it compares your missed trades to the trades that you actually took. Underneath you have the diary section and the notebook section. You could put little notes and stuff here. You could put screenshots in these sections. Underneath that, we have the chart lab. This is where the magic happens. Okay, this is where I was doing a lot of learning. So you have different bar graphs and different charts, basically based off the information that you put in, such as your symbols that you trade, or what days you take your trades and stuff like that. And it's all here, all summarized. You could compare charts as well. So let's say I wanted to compare like my performance by day, and I wanted to compare it to performance by time. Again, if y'all want me to go more into detail about how to use these charts, what they're actually talking about, because when I first got this journal, I was like, what are these dots? What do they mean? How do I read this? If y'all want me to do that, I could definitely do that for y'all. But this is just some of the stuff that this journal tracks. Even this one, I love this one. Risk distribution basically shows you like how well is your risk management. Looking at this right now, my losses and my wins are usually within the same risk parameters. If I had a loss, let's say some red bars all the way down here, down to this side, that's kind of telling me that I may be risking too much on those certain trades. Or if I had a lot of green bars on this side, that'd be telling me I'm gaining more on some of my trades as well. You also have the performance by setup, performance by time. You can see the days of the week. You can also change this as well to show like 30-minute intervals. You can show hour of the day. Underneath the chart lab, you have reports. I usually come here when I'm doing my monthly trade reviews, and I take a little screenshot and put it into a doc. But it just summarizes your month for you. Again, you could change the way it's being displayed. So if you want to display it by percentages, if you want to display it by R multiple, it'll do that. Underneath the calendar, you have monthly reports. So you can kind of just see a quick overview of your months. You can see a number of trades I took, the return percentage, the win rate for that month. It just summarizes all your stats right here, and it'll do that for every month. The chart book, y'all, the chart book. I love the chart book. I just recently started paying more attention to it. Yeah, it's like a book of your trades. I was using this the other day when I was going over losses. So literally, if you want to just look at only all your losses that you took, go to basic filters, go to outcome, click losers. Then it'll show you all your losers that you took, all the screenshots that are there, and you could click on a trade too. You could click open trade, and they'll just bring it up, and you can look through it. It just makes reviewing your trades so much easier, and it brings so much clarity into your trading. I haven't played too much with the strategy lab. There's also a back tester. Again, I haven't played with that too much, but you could enter in the stats of your back testing here, and it'll compare the two outcomes. So I think, what was I backtesting here? Okay, yeah. I was backtesting stop loss placement. So outcome 1 was the stop loss was going to be above the candle high, and outcome 2 was going to be the supply and demand box. And you could just compare the two outcomes. If you want to test two different things, you could enter your data in here and see it very nicely put together and beautifully compared. So you don't have to do all that calculating yourself. Edgewonk, they have a YouTube channel, so if you go onto their YouTube channel, I'm sure you will find a video for every dang section in the journal, and they deeply explain it and they show you examples. It comes in handy when you're first using this journal because it's a lot of information that I feel like when we first start trading, we're not really exposed to, or we don't care too much about, because we're trying to get to the strategy and we're trying to get to the profits. There's so many things that go into our trades that this journal brings to the forefront. Y'all see, I have my journal in dark mode, but you can literally put it into light mode. And another thing too that I really like about this journal is if you go up here to your profile, there's a section that says milestones. You got little milestones that you could hit. It literally keeps track of all the things you're doing. It kind of gamifies trading, gamifies your experience, and kind of just makes it fun. Like, you want to get your little tags, you want to get all the trophies, and this will do it. Let's see, I'm halfway to disciplined trader. Keep improving your trading discipline by keeping the tilt meter green on 100 trades. So once I get 100 trades with a green tilt meter, I'm gonna get this disciplined trader milestone. Same with perfect exit. Okay, I'm almost at that one. You're off to a good start. Take 50 correct exits and see how it will benefit your performance. So this keeps track from the trade comments. Remember when I went over the trade comments and there's a section for, I think, exits, trade exits. That's how you could keep track of your perfect exits and stuff. And then once you get that, you could get a little milestone. Let's talk about pricing real quick. I think they only go by annual pricing. They don't have a monthly payment. It's $169 a year. That's about $14 a month. Coupon codes. I don't have one, unfortunately, because this is not sponsored and I'm not affiliated at the moment. But you could just look up, go on Edgewonk and look up, not Edgewonk, go on Google and look up Edgewonk coupon codes, because that's what I did, and then I ended up getting $10 off. So I think when I first paid for it, I paid $159 for it instead of $169. Not only do I use it to journal my trades, but I also use it for when I'm back testing. It's so much easier to filter everything, to have it all already calculated. So I'll even do my back testing, and while I'm doing my back testing, I'll just enter it into the journal and then be able to like see all the stats of my back testing. Yeah, that's why I have so many journals, y'all. I'm sorry if it feels like I was rushing through this video, because I was, y'all. I'm on my lunch break right now. Like I mentioned in another video that I'm working full time now, and y'all, there's just ain't a time in the day, but I'm gonna make time. And this review needed to get done. Let me know if y'all also use this journal. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. First, let me let you know that if nobody has told you yet, let me be the one to tell you that someone has faith in you. And that person is me. With love, I will see y'all in the next video.